usually want to do is it's a trade game. So the first time you teach drop it, it's a trade. If you've got 20 bucks in your hand and I say, hand it to me, what are you going to say when I ask you to hand me 20 bucks? If you were older, you'd probably give me a gesture. But you're probably going to say no, right? Because why should you give me 20 bucks? But if I say, if you give me the 20 bucks, I'll give you an iPod, then what would you do? Does she know what an iPod is? Yeah. You know what an iPod is, right? You might take it.
A big block of cheese?
If I said for 20 bucks, I'll give you $100, what would you do? You take it. Okay, so if I trade you 20 bucks for 100 bucks, you do that in a heartbeat. If I trade you 20 bucks for an iPod, you'd think about it. Probably this side would not do it if it was full of Taylor Swift and Justin Bieber, but that side might. So when you want to teach the game, it starts with a game of, do I have something better than what you have? Let the dog have it, even if it's something you give them, like a toy. And then have something better. You can do this with their dinner bowl even, which is also a good one. Take their dinner bowl with not too much in it, because you want whatever they have to be small. So let's say you put three little pieces of kibble in it. And, well, you need enough where they take a bite and there's still something in there. So as they take a bite, you want to say, you want to trade them. They might look very stressed. Trade them for something better. So a piece of steak, a piece of hot dog, a piece of cheese, cooked chicken. I mean, set these rewards high, because you want to be trading a 20 for 100 until they learn it. And so be it a toy or be it like a Nylabone, but not the good flavored ones. So you can get the Nylabones that are the green ones, and then you can get the filet mignon bones, which even I think smell good, right? So you give them the first one, they start chewing on it, you come by, you want to be careful. Do not let your kids do this until you know your dog is trustworthy. You want to take it from them, don't yank it. Show them the other one as you're about to grab the first one. Let them say, oh, there's something better. I'll drop the first and grab the second. And as you do, as they drop it, you say drop it and you trade. Okay? Right. So, but what you start with is stuff that's okay. Okay to have and only eh. And then what you trade them up to is okay to have and woohoo, really good. And you keep playing the trade game. And you keep using the word drop it every time they let go. But then you start making the trade game, you always want to trade them up to something better, but it doesn't have to be as great. But when they have a toy then, try the drop it and trade them for food. You've shown them a few times. If they don't drop it, wave that steak in front of their nose and walk away. And just let them have whatever it is. And then go back a minute or so later and try the trade again. But whatever you have to have has to be better. And once they get this, they'll get the drop it. How many of you walk your dogs? Yeah. How many of you find food in the street? Yes, thank you very much. The worst is when people throw out chicken bones, because chicken bones can kill your dog. You know, fast food bags and stuff, right? So you just say, leave it, give them a reward, and keep walking. And they pick it up. They're like, leave it means that you got something good. So it's a positive. Violet, do you see what's right there? Do you see? See? Look what's right there. Come here. Look what's right there. It's right there. I want you to notice that treat. Violet. Oh. Oops, I dropped it. So see if she goes back. So you want her to see it, but not take it. Leave it, Violet. Good. So now what we're doing is we're going to prevent it from ever happening. And this is the leave it command, or whatever else you want to call it. So you let them see the treat, but keep them just out of reach. And if you can, go, leave it. As they turn away from the treat, you say leave it and give them a reward. She is getting the hint. Did you see that? Ooh! Leave it. Good girl. Good girl. So that's how you teach leave it, which is easier, but you got to, again, make sure you can see the treats and the dog can see the treats. And to some extent, maybe make sure they smell good enough that they notice them.